Let me ask you a question. Do you struggle in relationships?
Gabrielle Bernstein, a role model for spiritual seekers.
Are you the kind of person that the second you get into a new relationship, it's hot and heavy, you're super into it, and then within a week you're like, get out of my face, I don't want any more of this? Or are you the kind of person that the second you get into a relationship, you're packing your bags, moving in, obsessed with the person, can't let go, holding on to dear life? Is that you? Or there's another scenario where maybe you're healthy in relationships and you attract people that are into you and it's all working out, but your partner has some funky styles of attaching to you and you're not that into it. Well, I have a solution for you. And the solution to all relationships is to understand your attachment style. And there's 3 different specific attachment styles I'll reference today, and these are based on romantic relationships. And the first one is a secure attachment. That's ultimately what we would want. We would want to feel a sense of security in our life. And that secure attachment would have come from childhood. We would have had very positive experiences as a child. We would have felt a sense of security and safety with our parents. We would feel a sense of knowing that we can rely on others. And a securely attached person shows up for life with a lot of confidence and shows up for relationships with confidence and is relatively easy to be in relationship with because there's a steadiness and a lot of inner peace. The issue comes up for a securely attached person when they're in a relationship with someone who has one of the other attachment styles. So that's something to look out for. Now, let me describe to you the other 2 attachment styles so that you can see, oh, is that my partner or is it not? Then we have the anxiously attached partner. Typically, if you have an anxious attachment, this was my experience when I was younger. If you've had an anxious attachment style, likely you were brought up with a lot of uncertainty in your childhood. So one day you might feel that there's a caregiver there for you and the next day they're not. And that inconsistency and that anxiety of who's going to be there today created a presence in your nervous system that's extremely anxious. And so as you enter new relationships, you want to cling and hold on to dear life because you're terrified of losing that partner. And so I just want you to give yourself a tremendous amount of compassion right now if that's where you're at, and just honor that understanding and recognition of your attachment style if that resonates with you. And the third style I want to riff on is the avoidant attachment style. This is someone who likely grew up with a lot of neglect in the household. So just feeling ignored, not seen, not secure in any way in the household with the parents or the caregivers, and feeling like you just have to do it all yourself. This avoidant attachment style can lead to a lot of uncomfortable situations in relationships because maybe you really like the first week of the relationship, it's hot and heavy, and then you're just like, no, don't cling to me, don't call me every day, I don't want you to move in with me. And there's this deflective energy. There's a feeling of not being able to get as close as you want, and you have a hard time being vulnerable in relationships. So it's important to first just take an inventory of where you might be in the 3 attachment styles. Getting to know your attachment style in relationships is such a profound opportunity because what will happen is you'll begin the journey of recognizing and noticing your patterns in the moment so you don't have to feel like the victim of your past. And the key to transforming these patterns is to bring forth a new way of being in the present. But most importantly, to soothe and honor and securely establish a sense of safety within yourself. I go deep into this in my new book, Happy Days. I go into the attachment styles. I go into how you can self-soothe. And I'm taking it a whole nother level up. I created a attachment style quiz. If you want to know what your attachment style is, just click the tab above and you can find out exactly what your attachment style is, get my exact methods for healing your own energy so that you can show up in relationships with more safety and security and peace and joy, and a meditation for each attachment style. Here's the most important thing. The awareness of your attachment style is crucial. In order for us to begin to do the work and to establish a sense of safety within ourselves, we have to start with awareness. So if you're looking at your relationships and you're like, this isn't what I want, then listen up. Follow this guidance, open up to what your attachment style might be, take the quiz, give yourself the opportunity to know more about yourself and get the lessons that I offer you on how to soothe yourself. So right now, leave a comment below and let me know, do you think that you might be securely attached, avoidant, or anxious? And then go take the quiz, and I want you to come back to the comments and let me know if you were right, if your instincts were right, let me know. Take the quiz. I am so psyched to share this with you. I want you to have that freedom in your relationships. I want you to walk through life with ease and a sense of safety and security within your own system. And I hope this really helps. So click the link above to grab that attachment quiz. If you like this video and you want to get more Gabby, check out the next one right over here.